Hey
Okay,
everyone,
cool.
I'm Shakiba from Markable team. Thanks for having us for such a long time. Here is the another episode of Bubbly Talking Show. Bubbly Talking Show is a kind of travel talk in which we're gonna be talking with different tourists and learn about their experience, their knowledge. And here we have a guest from Zurich, Mary. She is a very, very, very inspired girl, and when you see her, she's always laugh, and yes. So hi Mary, we are happy that you are here.
Hey, my dear. Thank you. I feel so blessed to be part of this. Thanks so much.
Today I want to talk about your solo traveling to Miami,
Mm-hmm.
and we want
Mm-hmm.
to learn about your experience and also your story for traveling to Miami. You just tell
Oh,
me
yeah.
what
Yeah.
what I want
It is
to.
a memory forever. Story. So I
Yes.
was to the cruise ship,
Mm-hmm.
and then for 9 days to the Caribbean. It was so beautiful. I went to Aruba, St. Kitts, Curacao, and the Dominican Republic. I forgot the name. Amber Cove.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, a paradise. And then at the cruise ship, I just met my ex-boyfriend. We were we met at the club. The club was open until 2 a.m. in the morning. Well, it was like a bar with the which closed a bit later.
So
And
you
then he was
met
there,
your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend in a club, yeah?
yeah, in a cruise ship at the
Yeah,
club,
okay.
yes. And he is from Miami. So yeah, so we saw each other and we were like hypnotized of each other. He was like, I love dancers and singers and guys which play instrumentals. Like, oh my God, I fell in love so fast. And then we started to learn each other. We spent a lot of time together. And after the 9 days, unfortunately, I had to go back to Zurich, back to the reality. So we decided to try a far distance relationship. And that's, I mean, it's pretty hard if you think
Yes.
from Miami to Zurich. That's like two words, even if it's one word, but it is, we had time difference of 6 hours, I think. It
Oh.
was, yeah, 6 hours. Yeah.
And you can see each
And
other in any place. Yes, you
no,
can just like in
no, it
online
was,
places.
yeah, it is. And always when we like, I was awake until 4 a.m. in the morning just to start having contact with him. And then every day I was like tired, exhausted because I had early shift as well. But I was also very motivated because you have this beautiful feeling when you're connected with someone and you feel like, yeah, it's worth it because he makes me happy and I feel
Mhm.
happy. So it doesn't matter if I was sleeping only 2 hours, I feel like a brand new person. So one day, but one day, unfortunately, I do love Disney movies so much. And sometimes I'm in my fairy tale world. So yeah. And one day, a friend of mine that did find out, and I don't know how she did that, but she's a super stalker. So she could work for the FBI. I don't know how she do that, but
All the
it is
girls have such
amazing.
these friends. All the girls
Yeah,
have
I
such
know.
these
I
friends.
was like, can you please teach me how you do that just to be careful next time? Like, yeah, it depends. Maybe someday I'm gonna help you if you get these problems again. And then she just found out that he was actually having another girlfriend. Like he was together with someone else in Miami. And I was so sad and heartbroken because I really, we had like plans if this is going to work. In 1 year, maybe I will move to Miami and then we will plan our life together.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty sad. Like I was so dying. And
all
yeah,
of
I
the
mean,
motivation is die in a
it was
one
really
minute.
like yeah, and even if I was then sleeping more than 2 hours, I felt like I was sleeping every second. Like I was really, like a word just broke for me. And the thing is, when I did ask him about that, he was like, yeah, that's not true. Like guys, when they
Yeah.
I mean, not
Just
every guy,
no,
but
just
the
most of
cheaters,
them tell lie.
most of
No.
them,
Yeah.
yeah, they think like they can manipulate you and say things that you might think, okay, yeah, he's right. And I mean, I do understand the women when they react like this and say, okay, I'm gonna forgive him, and because I did that as well. Like, you trying to say everything is good, even if you know inside of you that
Because you
this,
want to feel,
yeah,
again, feel that
yeah,
lovely
that's true. It's
moments.
it is
Yeah.
so true. It is really like a drug when you have something from it, when you zip from this drug or taste from it. It's hard to stop of it. Like feelings is the
Yeah.
same. Always the best way to explain that it is with that, unfortunately, with drugs, but not that I take, but people, they say like the best example is to say that it's hard to get out, like the rehab and all that stuff. It's hard to get out of this beautiful feeling that you
Because
have.
you have lots
Um,
of time with him, and
hmm
it's hard for everyone
yeah,
to
yeah.
believe that he is with another person.
Yeah, or accept, like, how
Yeah.
can this person say to me these things and at the end it's just this result, like, why me? But yeah, I feel with every woman because I was in this as well. And yeah, the bad thing of this was that 2 weeks later I had my flight because I booked the flight to visit him. I booked the hotel. I planned everything
You want to
to visit him.
surprise him, or
No, no,
he know it. He know
no,
about.
no, he know about that. And
Oh.
then he said, yeah, they should come and then we can talk about it. And at the beginning, I was like, okay, if we talk about it, then maybe it's going to be fine. Maybe he's going to leave her and then we're going to be fine again. That was the first thing that I was thinking when I was sad. My friends, they were like, Mariam, you cannot be with someone like this because one time he do that and he see that you're going to forgive him, he's going to do that probably again, you
Yeah.
know? And what about his girlfriend? They are like a long time together. It is, it's not
So
fair for her as well.
he be with another girlfriend before
Hmm.
you.
Before me, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
such a
that's
bad
really
guy.
like,
Oh.
he is probably, he's still trying to have the contact with me, but I was like, I can't, like, I'm sorry, we can be friends but nothing more. It's like, no, not with you. I'm not gonna go to this whole drama again. I did learn from it. Yeah, and then and I never traveled by myself. Before, I was traveling with my friends together, and when I went with them somewhere, it was more like spending time with my friends, going, having great dinner,
Hmm.
spending a long time at the beach. Like, I didn't really see a lot from the place that I visit, like the culture or the local people or all that stuff. And this time it was really like me and
Yourself.
somewhere, myself, yeah. And then I was really thinking, my friend, they told me like, cancel the flight and just don't go. And I don't know exact till now. I don't know what it was at the moment. Something just told me like, you should go, Mariam. No matter what's gonna happen, you need this. You need to go to. There is something waiting for you there. Something which will help you, or I don't know what that was. I had just had this goat feeling, and then I thought on the next day, you know what? I'm gonna go. So I packed my stuff, went to the airport, had a
What's your
long flight.
feeling there when you pack your
Um,
stuff? When you're heartbroken? I
it
think
was
it's so
it was
hard.
really
Yeah.
it was really hard. Yeah, like I had a moment I was eating nothing, and then oh, like 1 week I didn't had any hunger, like no appetite,
Hmm.
nothing. And then I was crying so much. I
He's
was
your
crying a
first
lot.
boyfriend.
No, he wasn't my first boyfriend, but he was the first time that I had this connection that I felt
Mm.
like I saw him like, okay, he is the right one. Like, no, too much Disney movies. I tell you, way too much Disney movies. Like, never again. And yeah, and then I went to the airport. I was by myself and I felt so uncomfortable because people, I don't think that people were staring at me, but I felt like they knew how I feel. They knew that I'm so broken and I have this pain inside of me. There've been so many people walking around and just I felt like they were staring at me like, oh no, this girl is traveling by herself. Like, doesn't she has friends? Like, no.
she she always alone.
Like,
She don't have any.
yeah,
Nobody want
yeah.
to be with her.
Like, yeah, like kind of this. And I felt like, oh my God, everyone is staring at me. Like, I have friends, but they cannot just say to the work, bye, I'm gonna go with my friend. It was everything so spontaneous. So yeah, so I went to the airport and then I had an 8-hour flight and I was so super excited because he knew that I'm coming on this day, because we planned that already a long time.
Mhm.
And I thought I was still on my Disney movie.
He
I
come.
was Yeah, I was hoping that if I'm on the airport, he's gonna stay there, stand there, and waiting for me and try to win me back. Like, why was I thinking this? Like, okay. So after the 8-hour flight, I went
Mhm.
to the airport, and then I stayed there like 30 minutes just to check maybe he's coming, maybe he has some delay or something like that. That's really sick. It's really sick, but yeah, I was there waiting 30 minutes, like, okay, I am sure he's going to come because he loves me. He loves just me
He
like that.
always
And then,
said to me, "I love you. I love you. I just want you."
yeah, yeah, and I was like, man. And then I was waiting there and he didn't come. He didn't show up. And then I thought like, okay, let's go to the hotel because it was already 7 p.m.
Mhm.
and I was a bit exhausted. And then I went to the hotel, and then I was there 2 days. I just spent on the hotel because I was a bit scared. I know Miami is like a party place. People, they are so nice, but it's also dangerous, because it is not dangerous if you know if you know the place and if you feel comfortable. But if you feel like I was so scared to go out, to talk to people, to do something, like I never knew how it is to do something with yourself. I always was full fight with the people surrounded.
Mhm.
And then I was 2 days at the hotel,
How many
spending
days
time with food.
you want to stay
Um,
in Miami?
11 days, 11
Oh.
days. Like, yeah, such a long time for someone like who
Mm.
didn't plan to travel by themselves and never before travel by myself. Like, so I was 2 days watching movies
Ooh.
and eating popcorn. I remember I was eating so much popcorn and watching movies and crying the whole time. Like I forget the name of the movie. Bridget Jones. I really felt like Bridget Jones in this moment. Like, I don't have so much luck in my life.
Why
Yeah.
me? Why always me?
Yeah, like why me? I was always so nice. Like, yeah, I don't believe in karma because I didn't do anything bad. Like this, like he deserved to feel like that, not me. And then on the third day, I was like, Miriam, now you need to concentrate yourself. You need to wake up because you're not going to go back to him. He didn't, no one in this world deserve or has the right to make me feel so sad. So let's just go out and do the best of it. And then I went to the beach, and that was only 2 minutes walk from the hotel to the beach. And then I went there. I took my book with me just to read a bit, to relax and
Mm.
enjoy the beach, the
The
waves, the air,
view,
and things like that.
everything.
Yeah, it was really nice. And then surprisingly, at this moment when I went there, I just heard how a girl next to me, she was by herself and she was talking on her phone on German. And I thought like, because I do talk German as well in Zurich, and then I thought like, okay, Miriam, that's your chance. Talk to her and ask her something. I don't know, just make a new friend. It's not a coincidence that right now someone is talking German. So I was staring at her the whole time, thinking, what exactly should I tell her? And she was talking about
You
some
can
very
you
private,
always tell that how the weather. It's a good weather.
yeah, like,
What's your
hey,
idea?
how is the weather
How's the
there?
weather?
It's like, hey, how is the weather there?
Hey,
Yeah,
my name is Mary. What's your name?
what's your name? Like, okay. It's like, what the hell? That's a weirdo. What does she want from me? Yeah. No, she was, and the funny fact is that she was talking about some private thing. She had her credit card and her credit card was blocked. And then she was talking with her mom about her credit card. She gave her the number, the password, and all that stuff. The thing is, I did understand her because I do talk German
Hmm.
as well. So I thought like, okay, that's a bit tricky. I mean, if I'm gonna talk with her, she might gonna think that I'm gonna steal her card because I know the password, the pin of her. And then I was the whole time thinking like, what exactly should I tell her? And the time that I was thinking, I was staring at her like a really weirdo. And at one moment, she started to look at me, very confused, and I was there like, oh, hi. She was like, hey. Like, I'm sorry. I just didn't know what to say because you've been talking about some private thing, but I swear I didn't hear your password. I just heard you talk German and I thought, I do. So do you travel by yourself? And it's like, yeah, I do. Oh my God, me too. Do you have some plans? Or it's like, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with
She's
this girl? But
crazy.
she's, yeah, she was really thinking that. And it was so funny. And then she just started to laugh. It's like, hey, no problem, blah, blah, blah. And then we went directly eating pizza together. It was so funny. And then I spent with her 3 days. We went to the Everglades, to the beach, then to some beautiful restaurant and nightlife. It was really nice. And yeah, we're still best
She
friends.
lives in Miami,
I
or she travels
No,
like
no.
you.
Yeah, she do travel like me
Oh.
at this time, and she was in Washington for 8 months
Mhm.
for an apprenticeship because she was studying journalism.
Mhm.
Yeah, journalism. Uh-huh. And yeah, and last 2 months, no, 2 months before, I just went to Cologne to visit her. Yeah, and she's now a mama. She has a baby. And it's like, oh, yeah. It's really cute. Like, oh my God, 2 years pass so fast. And yeah, even if we live not far away, which I do have with the tram 4 hours to go to Cologne to visit her. But even since then, we are best friends. We didn't leave the contact. We stayed, yeah, we have a very good connection. Like, appreciate a lot. We went to Berlin together. To she came last year to Zurich to visit me as well. And yeah, and then she went after 3 days back to Washington. So it was after 5 days again by myself. And then I thought, okay, so we're gonna start from zero again. And then it's like, okay, what should I do now? But I started, what I realized is after spending time with her, I started to be more confident. I started like to hear what I want, what I like not, I mean, it is important to hear what people tells you, what they think about you. But at the end, the most important thing is what exactly do you think of yourself? Like, how much do you love yourself?
Mhm.
How much do you appreciate yourself? And with her, I started to learn that because she was traveling a lot by herself. And she was confident, like when she had to choose between some two different foods, she knew exactly what she wanted because she knows herself
She believes in
100%.
herself. She believes in herself.
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah, yeah. Like me, I was always struggling. Should I take now omelette or should
Mhm.
I take now scrambled egg? Like,
Which one
I
is
do like
better?
omelette.
Which one is better?
Which one is better? And she was like, boom, I like omelette with mushrooms and some cheese, but not too much. Like, okay, she knows what she wants. Like, I want to be like that as well. And so confident outside when because I do have some problem with the routine, with
Mm-hmm.
find location, all that stuff. Without my phone, I get so lost. But I never thought I can go from A to B by myself without like hearing what people say, like following people where they go, following my friends where they go. And after she went, back to Washington, I get a bit comfortable. So I went to the beach by myself, reading my book and feeling so good. And then I met also three guys from Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
They are like not far away from Zurich, from Basel. And they went to a trip. They said, "Hey, if you haven't been to Key West, you need to go to Key West." Like, okay, cool. And then I went with them to a bar as well, and we went eating food together, and we still have contact. Like they are so very good friends. And then they went back to I think from Basel. They are from Basel, yeah. Yes. So I spent only one day with them, and it was so funny. Like the three guys, they were so super nice, like three brothers, which were protecting me. It's like, okay, I can go out. I don't have any problems. I have three bodyguards. Nothing can happen. And
Nobody can
then
hurt me.
nobody can have me because I have already three bodyguards, and they were like tall. So I thought like, okay, nothing will happen. I can
you
right
can
here at the
you
beach.
can
I
go
could,
you can went
yeah.
next to your boyfriend and kill him with three guys.
Yeah. Oh, that was. Oh, why did I think about that? Okay, maybe next time. Next time. Next time if I go back, like, do you remember 2 years ago? Well, here is the revenge. No, maybe next time I'll do that. Yeah. And then they went back to Basel because it was their last night. And then on the next day, I thought like, okay, I need to go to Key West. So I booked the trip with the bus, which took about, I think, five hours to get to Key West. And then I I went by myself. It was at 6 a.m. in the morning. The the part, yeah, at 6 a.m. It was so early, so dark. I never saw Miami like dark. Yeah, I saw it on the night, but it was so quiet, no people outside, and it was a bit scary because I was way too early waiting
Hmm.
there. I think it was 5:40 and no one was there, just me and a homeless person. I was like, oh my God, I think I'm maybe on the wrong place waiting for the bus. And then finally the bus came, and then I was sitting by myself, and I met like, no, I didn't met them there. We had a stop where 15 minutes where we could have some coffee or go for the ladies' room for a moment. And then at the ladies' room, there was such a huge line of women waiting for, of course, to go to the ladies' room. And then there was a girl talking. There was something funny happened, and she
Hmm.
was laughing. She was next to me, and then I thought like she was with another girl and a guy, and I thought they are friends. And then she said, yeah, I'm from Austria. I was like, oh, really? You're from Austria? I'm from Zurich. And then she said, oh, do you speak German? Like, yeah. And then we started to talk. And I said, like, oh, cool. So that's your friends that you traveled with. And she said, no, I travel by myself. I always do that. And those are friends from the
Hmm.
hostel that I met. And they travel as well by themselves. And then I just met three new friends, one guy from London, and then my other friend from Netherlands, and she was from Austria.
So
And
you
we
met lots
spent
of
the
people
time.
that they travel by themselves, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I met so many people
And
which
I
travel
think
by
it's helped
themselves.
you to be more comfortable and learn about them
It
how
is.
they do this.
Yeah. It does a lot because I started to ask them like, what exactly made you travel by yourself? Like, what did inspire you?
Hmm.
And they said like one of them, she was an au pair in California, and babysitting, like with two kids, spending time, and then that's how she started to travel by herself, like doing in California, in
Hmm.
LA, going for 3 days to San Diego and then back because it's only 2 hours away, or to San Francisco and then back, or New York. And she said, like, if you start once traveling by yourself, you directly get addicted. And I said, like, yeah, absolutely, because I see how you start to plan. I mean, if you travel by yourself, you plan
Everything.
what you want to do. Yeah, everything. You can say, okay, right now, I just want to be one day by myself. I just want to relax and enjoy the time with myself, seeing something, exploring, having my food in a restaurant and just
And
relax. And then is another day
you
where,
should manage all the challenges that you may be
yeah,
faced with them in the during the travel. And I think
that's true.
it's not hard. It's not hard for
No,
you.
it's not. It's not at all. Because I think if you travel with your friends, you always have to compromise, whether you like to do that or not, you know? You
Hmm.
always have to find like the middle where you say, okay, I want to go exploring the city. And my friend, for example, no, I want to just chill on the
Yeah.
beach. Like, and then you need to start to compromise, say, okay, how about if you go 4 hours in the beach, even if
I,
I mean, I
I'm,
love to go to the beach,
but not this
but
time.
staying, yeah, yeah. But I'm like a person after 2 hours, I want to see something else, and then after something else, and then something else. And my friends, they were like, if they could stay the whole time on the beach, the whole day, it's good for them, you know? And then that's the thing, you
It's
always
hard.
need to, it's hard, yeah. And if you travel by yourself, you start like, or if you travel by, with travelers as well, then it's different because they love also to explore the place. Like if they go somewhere, for example, Miami, they don't just wanna go partying. Of course, Miami is popular for this, but they do wanna learn
Party in
something
the
for the
disco,
culture.
you mean that always it's known for the
Uh-huh.
party that they have in disco or party
Yeah.
in the city?
No, no, it's party disco, like going clubbing.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's really famous. They have this ultra festival, the pool parties, beach
Hmm.
parties. They have like Miami. If you go there and you don't do party, it's like, okay, that's probably a business person. Like, not even there you go partying. Like
I
it's
think
just
business
party, party,
planner
party the whole time.
go to the party again.
Yeah, I think as well. Everyone like, okay, you might don't like music, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but you know, it does have also some cultural thing, like beautiful museum, architecture thing, really beautiful. And a lot of street art. It is also famous, the Winewood, how is it called? Yeah, the Winewood Street. It's full of beautiful street art, and they have always this puzzle art.
So let me talk
Um,
about these historical
uh-huh.
places after watching your short clip of you. Okay?
Oh yeah, of course.
Because
Yes,
I
yes,
wanna
yes.
talk about your
Hmm.
hotel and everything that you had there.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Oh yeah, of course, of
Okay.
course.
So,
Great, great.
audience, after watch a
Mhm.
short clip of Mary, we will come back to tell about her hotel and transportation there and everything that you should know before travel to Miami. So, see you soon.